Hey, it's Klayton, and welcome to episode 41 of Ask Klayton. You may be noticing some changes around here, and let me tell you why. We had a lot of content on the Celldweller channel, and we decided to split that off to make it easier for you to find what you're looking for. So now you can go sub to the separate channels for Scandroid, Circle of Dust, and Gear and Production. You guys keep asking great questions, so why don't we just jump right in. To give you the short answer, yes, there is a remix contest in the works right now. I can't give you any details until...
Hey Klayton, it's Anatoly from Czech Republic. My question is very simple. How do you deal with creative burnout? You know, when you start with on project with passion and full of creativity and ideas, how do you keep up during whole project? And eventually you're going to be burned out and you want to quit out and your working efficiency is down. Thank you very much, Klayton, for your work and for just being here.
Hello, Anatoly from Czech Republic. To answer your question, it's not really a simple answer, but I do feel like I have so many ideas in my head that I'm going to run out of time in life before I'm able to get them all out. So I don't often get burnt out, but one thing I often do when I'm working on something and I feel like I'm smashing my head against the wall and I'm not getting anywhere is I will switch to a completely different project or a completely different sound or start a new track from scratch. And a lot of times that will jar something loose in my head, and then I can go back to the other track with a fresh perspective and continue. Another way I do it is right behind you on the wall. It's things like Star Wars and science fiction movies and books and things like that. It helps me get my head out of thinking about music, and it kind of just allows me to cleanse my palate, so to speak, erase my brain for a minute, and then I come back after being inspired by something really cool visually, and it actually helps create ideas in my brain. So I hope to never burn out and to keep moving forward. Alexander, I've had the same drum kit since I was 16, and that's no lie. I've never gotten an endorsement by any drum company, so I've just kept the kit I've had. Except Pintech, they did give me a great electronic kit that I absolutely love. But on the organic side, the acoustic side, the first kit I ever bought was a Tama Superstar drum kit, and it was jet black, and all I wanted to be was Lars Ulrich from Metallica or Charlie Benanti from Anthrax. Those were like my drum heroes, and I wanted to be like them, and I saved money by doing paper routes. I washed dishes in an Italian restaurant, no joke, this is what I did, and I saved every penny. I was very frugal because I had my eye on the prize. I knew I wanted to buy a drum kit. And I remember I paid exactly $1,600 for this kit, and I went to some guy's house and walked down his basement. I tried the kit out. It was double bass setup. I was really excited about it. And to this day, you have seen and heard this kit on almost everything I've done. So if you've seen the Celldweller live show when I was with Blue Stali in 2010, it's on the Live Upon a Black Star Blu-ray, and you've seen that kind of glowing drum kit. If you've seen the Frozen music video and you see that glowing drum kit, that's my Tama Superstar kit right there. This was also used all over Wish Upon a Black Star, End of an Empire. It still sounds pretty good, I have to admit. And maybe someday I'll get another drum kit if a drum company decides they want to endorse me. Otherwise, I'm just going to stick with my Superstar.
Hello Klayton, I'm Artyom from Ukraine. Do you have any recorded but unreleased vocal tracks that didn't put into album End of Empire? Tell us about it. Do you planning to release it someday? Or maybe you can put into internet some samples of it. Thank you for some attention and the greatest work you did.
Hello, Artyom from Ukraine. And to answer that question, I don't have any songs laying around from the End of an Empire era. There may have been some demos, but I'm sure they got used for something else. But I can tell you this, if you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, the stories, not even necessarily my main feed, but there are the stories on Instagram as well, you often get to hear a lot of clips of things that I'm working on right now that may end up never even getting turned into tracks. So if you want to hear ideas as they're being formed and ideas that may even end up never becoming final tracks, follow me on Snapchat, it's celldweller.k, and on Instagram I am Klayton Celldweller, one word, and check out my stories. Well, Jeremy, I kind of feel like I am already doing that, although they haven't been completely ambient, but my transmission series, Transmissions 4 just dropped, but on every one of those transmissions there are a lot of extremely ambient and atmospheric based tracks. I've loved that, and I have been doing that since the inception of my career. If you've heard any of my Circle of Dust material from the 90s, the late 80s, early 90s, and mid 90s, those albums would be really heavy and they'd be kind of infused with these ambient tracks, especially Disengage, which was the last Circle of Dust album that I did in '97. That has specific tracks that are completely ambient. I would love to say that in the future I will do an album that is 100% just ambient, but for now we do have playlists on Spotify that you can go check out where we put a lot of those ambient kind of feels into a playlist so that you don't get disrupted by the other kind of like loud electronic stuff. Mary, not only will there be new Scandroid merch this year, there is new Scandroid merch right now. And not only is there new Scandroid merch right now, there's new Scandroid music. Let me tell you all about it. Dreams of Neo Tokyo is available right now, and it contains great remixes from other artists that I admire. There's a bunch of other merch that goes along with this, so go check that out. What's even cooler about all this is that for the first time ever, the debut Scandroid album is available on vinyl. This is also limited edition, so there are only a select number. Go grab yours up right now. The vinyl includes an exclusive mix of a brand new track, and I don't mean like a B-side from a year ago. This is a track I wrote 8 weeks ago. It's brand new, it's called Rendezvous, and the mix on the limited edition vinyl will only ever exist on that vinyl. So the official release date is March 31st, but you can pre-order right now at fixstore.com/Scandroid. All kinds of new music, all kinds of new merch. Enjoy, and thank you for the support. Thanks for sticking with me all the way through episode 41 of Ask Klayton. As always, subscribe to my channel, like or share this video, and I want to hear your questions, so you can ask them in the comments below. Hashtag Ask Klayton on your social media platform of choice, or even better, film yourself and hit this link over here and submit your video to potentially be on the next episode of Ask Klayton. Until then, this is Klayton, aka Celldweller, Scandroid, Circle of Dust, signing off.